Welcome to Backcountry Hunters and Anglers Armed Forces Initiative 2023 Dual Skills Camp focused on snow geese. For this event, we brought 10 members of the military community from 9 different states in the southern Mississippi Flyway together in Arkansas to learn how to hunt snow geese, why to hunt snow geese, and how they can use their voices as members of the military community to affect conservation in their community. So I'm Trevor Hubbs. I'm the guy who took over the Armed Forces Initiative in 2021. Been involved since the beginning as a volunteer. I ran ops for a while. I did like travel planning for folks, planned camps, was running kind of like the Great Lakes region. We're currently the fastest growing part of BHA, and we are the majority of BHA. So it's pretty outstanding growth. We did 102 camps last year. In 2023, we have 130 camps scheduled. My expectation for all of you, you're all here because I want you to be a leader in the AFI program, and if you're already a leader, I want you to be a better leader. The 3 things I want people to get out of every event that we do is 1, I want them to have just time outdoors. The second thing I want is I want to form a military community around the outdoors. So the third thing, and that's the most important thing, is you need to teach them, give them good enough time, teach them enough that they have that mission of conservation. That they don't have to get to that point that day. I don't expect you to take people snow goose hunting for 3 days and all of a sudden they're just an expert on snow goose conservation, waterfowl in Arkansas, and that's what they're super passionate about. I just want you to light the match that starts the fire that in 10 years, whether it's smallmouth bass or whatever, that they decide they want to get so involved, that they're so committed to this outdoor resource as a part of the country and a part of America, because it is uniquely American, that they become a conservationist.
If we got birds working, just keep the spaces covered.
Good shooting, boys. Guns on safe, guns up.
Guns up. Nice job, guys. Shoot up! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! On the right! On the right! Take off! You're welcome. You're welcome. Shoot him on the left. Cover up. Hold cover.
All right, so what we have here is a good snow goose that we got today. If you're traveling in between different states, it's good to, a good method for us to do here is what I'm about to show you. So you have to keep the wing or the head on all your waterfowl, just through the Fish and Wildlife Service. And the way that they track birds, if they get pulled over, this bird doesn't have identification wing or head on it, you can get fined for that. So what we're gonna do here is I find this the easiest method. Start here, hold breast up, whole bird, and then I want to get access to the breast. So these are pretty tender birds this time of year. Skin peels off without any kind of knife. So you want to open up this breast meat, kind of like you're opening up a book. You want to get down as close to the wings as possible with that skin, up to the neck, and then down to the back of the bird. And you want to get that all cleaned up so you have access to all the breast. So this next part I find easy. Just get a knife, poke you a hole, just not into the organs, just cut a little hole in that membrane. Same here. Once you have that, so the best thing to do here, wear a good pair of boots, no flip-flops, no Crocs, no bare feet. You want to get as close to the breastplate as possible with your boot. You want to get these wings out of the way because when you do this, the wings are going to come free. So if you're stepping on it, it makes it harder. The hard part is this back boot. Again, make sure your wings are free. You want to get as close to the breast, either side of the breastplate as possible. So tuck up against it, get your weight on it, and then if everything is good, you should be able to get 2 fingers under the breastplate. You should be able to feel your fingers inside under that breastplate. And then when you're ready, use your back and your legs, pull up on that bird. Everything stays behind except for the breast meat. Clean up a little bit. You got your wings for identification, and all the organs stay behind. Take these, clean them up, package them up. You can put them in a Ziploc, put them in a vacuum sealer, put them in a cooler, put them in the freezer. They're ready to travel. That's it.
Keep the skin on.
Skin on.
That's the goal, yeah.
Skin on,
It's
yeah.
just plucking.
So you're gonna.
I would like to see, dude, so like, this is my first year antelope hunting. It's kind of like,
That's most experience.
Justin, you go first.
Yeah.
Best part of your day, worst part of your day?
Best part for me, definitely going to be, you know, getting to see all the different kind of geese working in. That was a lot of fun. You know, yeah, they didn't commit, but it was a lot of fun just to watch them. Worst part, not having that, you know, tornado that you see. You know, we talked about the Instagram thing, you know, so not getting that big full commitment, you know, which hoping to see that moving forward. Best hunter, you know, it was obviously
Definitely
it had
don't
to
pick
have been Trevor. He shot more than likely every one of those geese.
Absolutely. That's what we're shooting blanks
Hey, look, I shot at 2 geese and both of them fell. That's all I know.
after Trevor shot.
After Trevor shot them.
Worst hunter.
Worst hunter.
Also Trevor.
Also Trevor. I didn't see him pull a trigger once. Just empty shells. Birds just so.
We looked at it immediately.
Good job. You get a Max Prairie Wings koozie. Mr. Nickel,
I think the best
the
part
only officer.
was getting a chance to see the dogs work.
That's a really good part.
By far my favorite part, I think.
I would say best part about the day is going after a new species that I've never gotten to go after. Super cool. I'm just stoked to get birds on the ground. You know, like
That's a successful hunt
Yeah,
to
successful
me any
hunt.
day.
Best part was hunting something completely new and a brand new way of hunting it. Seeing them come in and cup their feet And then the worst moment was 4 seconds later when the birds flared up and left. The new thing, the new animal, the new way of doing it. And watching the dog work was cool. I have a lab at the house, but he's a service dog. He is not a hunting dog. He would not have done. Yeah, it would not have been the same if there had been a different dog.
All right, well, today being my first waterfowl hunt, the entire day was amazing. I think the very best part though was when it was a pair. I think the first ones we shot at.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know who killed them, but they were both dead right away, and the one fell like right at the foot of the blinds. That was pretty cool.
Best part of the day really was my first snow goose hunt. Something I wanted to do for a long time. So just getting to experience it was pretty cool. It lived up to the expectations.
Michigan.
All right, best part of the day was being able to take you guys out who have not done this before and look at y'all's faces and smiles as you were doing snow goose hunting for the first time. Top notch.
Dalton.
Oh, nice. Best part of my day, Trevor just got my name right. Nah, I think it was dog work, honestly. It's my first time ever waterfowl hunting with a dog, which was very cool. I was surprised at how efficient she was for being so young.
All right, the best part of my day was when that first bird fell, because that means I've done my job. You got at least one. You got at least one. That's the best part of every AFI trip for me, and I think it'll be the same for you guys when you start running yours. Like when you get that first one of the targeted species, whether it's a turkey, a smallmouth, whatever, like just the pressure comes off. It's great. I took a nap after that. It's wonderful. Worst part of the day was probably when you missed that first shot. My heart just sunk. I'm like, because what I was thinking, you're either gonna follow it and it flies over the blinds and shoot one of us in the face, or one of our dudes on the left is gonna pull up and shoot.
That's what I thought you were going to smoke. All he had to do was go bang and miss and just pin it to the ground with the barrel. It was that close. Like, well, I'm out of ammo. Oh, there we go. It's down.
Yeah, my heart sank.
6 minutes.
Mine did too. I'm like, oh no!
I didn't chase it down with a pocket knife in my teeth.
This is Ray Penny, owner of G&H Decoys, Marine officer, huge supporter of the AFI program. We're stoked he was able to make it out for the snow goose hunt. Having a great goddamn morning. Look at
This is my first dedicated snow goose hunt. You know, I've killed birds incidentally. I grew up on the Texas coast, and so we'd kill snow geese and a few Ross geese every now and again. But this is my first time ever sitting out on a dedicated snow goose hunt. I've been hunting for a couple of decades now, so it's wild to finally get this experience now.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Just watching the birds work down like that. They talk about the tornadoes of birds, and it's so cool, especially when you have them like right over top of the blind. You feel like you reach out and like throw a stone at them, and listen to them work. But yeah, I mean, just hundreds and hundreds of birds, thousands of birds coming in. Just shoot them. Everybody gets up and just blown away. It's been a lot of fun.
This is like only the second time I've come to do this. It's pretty awesome. I've never seen anything like what we just had here though.
What happened just here?
All them, you shoot and they come right back.
I'd say you're having a good time.
Yes, I'm having an awesome time.
So what we're doing here is we're vaccinating all our birds, making sure we have legal transport to take them home to the states. So with Louisiana, Texas, Georgia here, we want to follow federal rules and make sure that we take all these birds, as much meat as possible home to be consumed. I've got the bird breasting team behind me. We're taking breasts, we're taking legs, we got giblets in here, we got livers. So as much of the usual meat as we can, as long as it's attached to a wing, we're good. We're trying to get a good freeze and everything so we can take this stuff home. The important part about these camps is the whole process. It's not just taking dudes hunting and fishing. It's not going and shooting 100 snow geese. It's how do you turn this wild animal into food for you and your family. We've got one of our chefs down there from Louisiana. He's not really a chef, he's just a guy, but he's the best cook we got. So he's in there making some dirty rice with the giblets, a bunch of the legs, the breasts, some peppers, all kinds of good stuff. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have that for dinner tonight. And ideally, after one of the experiences like this, all the participants here can take these skills home and do this with deer, rabbit, quail, whatever they're hunting in their home area, and they just understand that you're not taking from the landscape as much as you are participating in the natural cycle. Yeah, we're using Walton's vac sealers. Walton's based out of Kansas. They're a great company. They do a ton for the military community and a ton for backcountry hunters and anglers. They gave us a bunch of vac sealers, a bunch of spices, stuff to help make our camps just go better. What I ended up doing with them is I ended up sending them home with all the participants. So when they go home to run Texas or Arkansas or Louisiana, they can run a camp and know that all the participants in their camps are going to have properly stored food so they can take home so they can continue this lesson across their own veteran community.
I know this lazy ass won't come down. I mean, like the old AFI guy. We had no AFI guy, and I kind of got my call early. It's like veteran thing. Right, it's only 6 veteran things.
If you'd like to get involved in Backcountry Hunters and Anglers and the Armed Forces Initiative program, could you please email armedforcesinitiative@backcountryhunters.org or check out our website shown here on the screen or any of our social media channels. We'd love to get you involved. We are always looking for mentors. We are always looking for participants. We take over 2,000 participants out a year in 46 different states, 4 Canadian provinces, and a few other countries. We would love for you to come along to some of these trips. Events like this wouldn't be possible without our suite of corporate sponsors and dedicated donors who make events like this happen. The first one we need to thank is Arkansas Game and Fish. Your presentations and conservation knowledge are unmatched. We could not do events like this without your support helping to teach our participants everything it means to be a conservationist. Also, I'd like to thank G&H Decoys and Drake Waterfowl for providing us with such amazing gear that helps get our people into the field and helps us stay in the field and be comfortable enough to learn how to do these things.
I can't tell you how many state hunting I have.